I want you to ask them, where's the restaurant they daddy take them? You asking him about the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy.
Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. Man, mama is going in on these women about these expensive dinner dates that they're asking for. I'm gonna let mama cook in a minute, but first, let's listen to another one of these young ladies talking about how a man should spend large amounts of money on her on a date.
So one of my rules is I don't do coffee or drink dates. In my household, we're going to have higher standards.
Yeah, go ahead and continue your higher standards if you want to. Now listen closely, because clearly men are starting to understand that they should not be spending big money on these women, especially when they first start dating them.
We've been talking for a couple days. He started talking about meeting up. So he said, we should get together over some pear and lychee cocktails soon. And I said, that's really sweet, but I prefer dinner. I like to get dressed up.
Then get dressed up, take yourself out on an expensive date, and you pay for it.
And he said, I see, what type of places do you have in mind? So I sent him a list of places that I've been wanting to try.
She means expensive places that she wants to try, and she wants him to pay for it because she doesn't want to pay for it herself.
He says, these places sound really nice, but I wanted to let you know up front that if we were to meet at one of those places, I'm comfortable splitting the check. See if there's a connection first.
And that's how you do it. See, men are starting to learn.
So my thing is, I don't like the coffee or drink date because they're trying to audition you to see if you are worth an actual dinner.
The reason she doesn't like the coffee date first is because she wants you to take her out on a dinner date first before you find out she's not worth the dinner date.
The number one thing men are judging you off of is your looks.
He has to be 6 feet tall, athletically built. See, women do it too.
With that in mind, my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer costs $32. Okay?
So I found it on Amazon at about $25, but we'll go ahead and go with her $32.
Why would I put on a full face of expensive makeup?
And how many men invited you out and asked you to put on a face full of makeup? I bet you not one man ever told you to do that. That's something that women decided to do all on your own.
Do my hair. Let's take it even deeper. When women go out with a man that they do not know, they take a huge risk. Men are crazy, okay?
If you think men are crazy, then why you keep going out on dates with them?
Men benefit from just being seen with you in public.
No, men benefit from having a woman in his life who brings value to him.
My thing is what's in it for women?
If there's nothing in it for women, then why do you keep accepting dates from men?
We've already spent more money than you by just putting our makeup on.
So I found a young lady who's putting the same exact NARS concealer on her face. Let's see how much of this she's actually going to apply. Notice she only dabbed into the bottle 2 times and applied drops here and there on the side of her face. Once she does the other side of her face, she will have spent approximately 25 cents applying this concealer to her entire face. She's trying to make it sound like she put the whole $32 bottle on her face for one date. So no, you haven't spent as much money as you're expecting him to spend on this date.
We're in danger,
Clearly not enough danger because you keep going on dates. You are so full of
What's in it for us? Plus, this man is a pharmacist. Okay, you mean to tell me you make upwards of $150,000 per year, but you can't take me to $120 to maybe $200 dinner?
He went to college for years, sacrificed being broke more than likely while going to school. Now that he's made it, he's supposed to automatically share the fruits of his labor with you, a woman he just met. Girl, please.
Men are supposed to be on their best behavior when they're doing a first interaction with a woman.
How he acts on a date and how much he should spend on a date are 2 totally different things, genius.
So if he's being cheap now for a first interaction,
no, it's called being frugal.
He's gonna be cheap on your birthday. He's gonna be cheap on Christmas.
Gentlemen, this is the type of woman that you stay away from, because all we're hearing is me, do for me, buy for me.
Saturday, a surgeon took me to a beautiful dinner with a view. The next day after that, this other man took me to this food event where the tickets were $250. Oh.
Remember the saying, let them talk and they'll tell on themselves? So she basically just keeps accepting dates from guys who are spending a lot of money on her. Notice in this entire video, she has said absolutely nothing about what she's doing for these men who are spending this money on her.
Never settle. Date until you find the best man for the job.
What job is she talking about? I guess she's talking about the job of being the sucker who's going to keep spending money on her. Now, unfortunately, the video goes off right there. But now, let's let this young man's mother tell these women what dates, especially first dates, are really for. Come on, Mom. Let them have it.
I saw the news this morning, and it was this lady on there putting a man on blast because he was taking her to cheesecake for the first date. So I want to talk to you about that. Okay, yeah, because she put him on blast. First of all, the fact that she had to go live because she on the first date said she don't go on many dates because it's no need to go live for that. I am a little old fashioned, so what I say y'all might not agree with it, but let me talk to y'all for just a minute. So one, she go live and say, y'all Cheesecake Factory, y'all Cheesecake Factory. Now I'm wondering who y'all is, because whoever y'all is would have had to come pick her up, because I would have left her behind sitting right there at the Cheesecake Factory. A table for one is always good enough. Y'all should have watched the Muppets. They said that. Now, check this out, son. Okay? Let me tell you the purpose of going on a first date, mind you.
There we go.
Okay. It's to get to know the person, because you don't know you like them. All you know is you attracted to them. They caught your eye. They haven't captured your heart. So they shouldn't have access to your wallet. Okay? The second thing of the purpose of a date, especially a first date, okay, is to enjoy yourself in a comfortable, safe environment. You want to laugh. You want to ask questions. Most of the time, if the date is real good, you're not even eating. So this is what I want to ask. My mother raised me as a single parent, and she did take time to raise me. Here's some rules things that she taught me coming up as a child. Number one, don't ever go nowhere hungry. Matter of fact, I don't care if it's family. You don't go to your auntie house walking in there asking for food. You don't go to your grandmother's house walking in the door saying you hungry. You certainly don't need no broad getting in the car and she ain't got nothing to eat. The second thing is, because my mama was a real mother, she raised me until the age of 13, where she met my father, who's my bonus dad, but he's my father. Do you understand me? It's a difference between a daddy and a father. He my daddy. My father is the sperm donor, okay? Check this out. He's my dad. I want you to ask them, where's the restaurant they daddy take? You asking him about the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here, because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady, is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing, and he want to take you to a nice restaurant, guess what that means? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do. You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want the men to make a reservation for a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
Oh my, all right. Rated E for everybody. You go, Mom. So for all the women out there, in the words of Biggie Smalls.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Hey, somebody had to tell you, so it might as well have been this young man's mother. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please stop expecting these men to spend a lot of money on you, because they gonna stop doing it. My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.